Can overwhelm us is by dividing us. If you are an agent of Fulani Caliphate, if you have come to do the bidding of Fulani Janjaweed in our land, I am asking you this very evening to retrace your steps. Because again, starting from this very day, anywhere Biafrans are killed, any governor, any police commissioner who tolerates the massacre of innocent people will pay very dearly for it. Will pay very, very dearly for it.
I have become your last bus stop. And said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come.
And what we want to make abundantly clear is that we are warning everybody who is a stakeholder in the zoo about our determination and our resolve to ensure that our land is defended. This is a resolution we have reached, and it is cast in stone. Amen. And you will now say,
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you wherever you have connected for. I thank you so much for joining the broadcast any place you are connecting from. If you're connecting from Biafra land, you're connecting from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, whichever part of the world you are connecting from, I appreciate you, and I say may Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of you that have connected. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for joining. Ifani Chukwu, Josemary, thank you so much for joining. Ifani Chukwu, thank you so much for joining. Mazi Daniel, thank you so much for joining. Mazi Daniel, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Friday Peters, thank you so much. Friday, you're always here. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. Everyone that have joined. Nikki Nna, thank you so much for joining. Nikki, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everybody that have joined. If I mention your name, I didn't mention your name, please don't be angry and don't be annoyed. We are here for each other. My purpose of coming here is to encourage every one of us. We have to encourage each other. That is why I'm here. That is why I come online on a daily basis to speak on the situation of Biafra. It is something that concerns you and I.
You that is always watching my program.
It concerns all of us. It concerns you. It concerns me. It concerns every single one of us. And we have to continue to speak up for the situation that we are in and make sure that the Zoological Republic do not change the narrative, or they do not take out take away our freedom. We will continue to speak up and continue to encourage each other in the most difficult situation that we are in. We know that it's a very critical and difficult time that we are in, and we will continue to do the needful. Please, as you join, you share the video on your platform. You share the video on your platform. As you are sharing, you are equally playing your own role. Hillary, thank you so much for joining. Hillary, good luck, Stephen. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Omeri Kennedy, thank you so much for joining. Omeri Kennedy, I appreciate you for joining. Any place you are connected from, I say may Chukwu continue to guide you, continue to protect you, continue to secure you. Today, we know that today is Monday, a day that Biafran people have chosen as the day that will make the world know that our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being detained illegally. A day we sit at home to demand for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As usual, Biafra land is under lock and key today, total lockdown, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. And they are panicking. They are panicking. Seriously, they are panicking. Seriously, they are panicking. If you want to join the brokers, Ebuka, you want to join the brokers, make sure you keep your phone in a horizontal form. Keep your phone in horizontal form and make sure you click your rotation on. That is the only way you can be able to join. They are panicking. As they are panicking, we have continued on what we are doing, continued on the standing firm. We are doing an inch because Biafra is coming. 2023. Biafra is coming. We are almost getting to the end of the tunnel and we can see the light shining brighter than ever. The light is shining brighter than ever. So any place you are watching me from, first of all, let us appreciate every Biafran in Biafra land. Every of our brother, our sister in Biafra land, every of our people in Biafra land, begin to appreciate them, continue to appreciate them, continue to pray for them. These are the people that are facing the bullet for you and I. Against all odds, in the midst of all the trials and challenges, they are there doing the needful. They don't care about the attack. Against all odds, against all the intimidation, with all everything that is come is being pushed against them. Yet they are standing firm, making sure that what we are saying and what we are doing is having effect on the ground. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every single Biafran in Biafra land. Our mothers, our fathers, our sisters and brothers, men and women and children, may Chukwu continue to guide and protect every single one of you in Biafra land. No bullet of the enemy will touch you. Today, as usual, Biafra land is under lock and key. Total lockdown in Biafra land. It doesn't matter whether they like it or they don't like it. They have tried and threw all manner of weapons, all manner of attack against Biafran people. But we have continued to stand firm. We have continued to stand on our feet and say that we will never, ever give up. We will never give up. No matter the attack they bring, no matter the angle they are coming from, we will never give up. I have somebody writing about the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have several cases that have been filed by the lawyers. The lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have filed several cases, which one of them was called up. But it is not in all the cases they are being announced, just like the one that they are handling now. They did announce it's not one of the major cases. The major cases where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appear is the day we always concerned about and we look upon. One of the cases, I think it was called up today, but the lawyers could not make they didn't give the update. The lawyers give the update. So our most concern and what we are thinking about is our freedom. That is the major thing we are concerned about. The major thing that we are concerned about is our freedom and nothing more. We are much concerned about our freedom, and that is the only way we put our hope. That is the only way we lay our strength. That is the only way we are focusing on. And Chukwu is going to help us to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of that. He is going to come out. It doesn't matter how many times they delay the case, how many times they call it. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. We, the Biafran people, we are doing what we are supposed to do to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally. And that is final. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. That is what we are looking. And when we are talking about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is not releasing him and begin to invite him in court. No. We, the Biafran people, the autopiloted IPOB, autopiloted by Chukwu Okeke himself, under the spokesmanship of Mazi Simon Ekpa and the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are standing firm to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gets absolute freedom. Absolute freedom. Not coming out and tomorrow he's going back to court. Not coming back out and tomorrow you are talking about it. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to get a total freedom, which is what he desires, which is what he deserves, which is the only thing we are asking for him. So the lawyers are doing their own part, playing their own role, doing whatever they have to do on their own part. But we, the Biafran people, our faith is in Chukwu Okeke. Our trust is in Chukwu Okeke. All we need to do, you and I, we have to do that which we are supposed to do. More especially the civil disobedience. Every time that civil disobedience is being called upon, heed to it, listen to it, and focus on it and do it. The little you can do, just do your own part. Do your own part and allow Chukwu Okeke to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by himself. Because he's going to do it, and very, very soon. Very, very soon. Whenever we are talking about Biafra coming in 2023, what comes to my mind is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to join us, and no man, one of the women can stop it. The coming of Biafra is the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the raising up of our flag. No man can stop it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what you think and what you believe. I believe that it is you and I that will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not the lawyer, not the court, not the United Nations, not anybody. What you and I are doing is what will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just as our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, have said from the onset, that we must make sure that we make the arrest, the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu much more expensive for the Zoological Republic than I ever expect. And that is where we are today. We are going to make sure that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become much more expensive than they can ever handle or imagine. And that is where we are today. They are already complaining. They are already crying. And you see, Biafra people, we are standing our ground without moving an inch. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released. That is why today you see Biafra land under lock and key. Every Monday, Biafra land will continue to remain like a ghost town until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. There's no two ways about it. They can continue to pretend. The politicians can continue to pretend. The so-called one Nigerians can continue to pretend. But the reality remains reality. The Biafran people want to get out of the Republic, and the message is clear. Some of the pastors are praying. I saw Reverend Ebuka saying on Evangelist Ebuka in Lagos, saying on his broadcast, Evangelist Ebuka made it very, very clear that the only thing that can bring peace in the southeast of Nigeria, not only the south, in the Biafra land, and in the Zoological Republic in the extension, is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If they do not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are going to see more death in the Zoological Republic. If they do not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is going to be more calamity in the Zoological Republic. If they don't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their economy is going to shrink and burn to ashes. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that if you don't see me, burn down the zoo. And today, the zoo is burning. The autopiloted IBOB is burning the zoo down. We are burning the zoo by our civil disobedience. They are already crying. They can't hold it anymore. They can't hold it. They are crying on different angles, on different corners. If you want to join the platform, please keep your phone in this way. When you keep your phone this way, then you click your rotation on. That is the only way you can join. If you keep your phone straight, you can't be able to join the platform. So many people want to join, but I think they can't be able to come in because they are keeping their phone straight. Keep your phone in a horizontal form, then you click your rotation on. That is the only way you can join. So as we are saying, they are panicking. They are panicking. The Zoological Republic are panicking. They are panicking from all corners. They are all panicking. And they will continue to panic. They will, as long as they continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under their custody, they will never know peace. They will never know peace. They will never know peace. Brother Ebuka in Lagos said it, that the only way you can have security in the southeastern region is by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is absolute truth. And I say, not only in the southeast, the only way the Zoological Republic can have peace, the only way they can experience peace, the only way they can experience a good economic growth and security is when they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the zoo will burn. The zoo will burn. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it to them. If they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which will translate to the coming of Biafra, the zoo is going to be like Somalia. Worse than Somalia. Already is worse than Somalia. Already you cannot compare. Already go and check the rating of the world now, where Somalia is. Somalia is already better than the zoo. Because they are stubborn. Because it's a place where the stubborn Pharaoh have refused to let the children of Israel go. As long as they continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in captivity, they will never peace. They will never know peace. They will never know security. They will never know good economy. The Zoological Republic will burn. It will continue to burn until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. That is where we are. And Biafran people, we are not stepping back an inch. We are marching forward straight to our destination. We are not flinching an inch. It doesn't matter the distraction they bring their distraction from the politicians, from our fellow Biafrans, from brothers and sisters, from our relatives. We don't care. I thank you that today we are focused and we know what we are doing, we know what we are pursuing. This is not agitation for career. It's not agitation for personal gain. It's not agitation for any special interest. It is agitation that for every Biafran, it is for every Biafran for us to have our freedom. Nothing else.
There is nothing you can offer us except our freedom. Nothing on the planet Earth that you can offer the Biafran except Biafra. It is that Biafra or nothing. That is where we are. And we will continue to be there until Biafra comes. Today, the roadmap has been drawn on how we are going to go to Biafra. So they are only panicking. You can see them panicking from east, west, north, and south. They are panicking and panicking, including those who have sworn that Biafra will not come. Their panic have made them to continue to confess. Today, you see them confessing from different sides, from different angles. They can't be silent anymore. They cannot be silent anymore. And I thank you where the struggle is. The struggle is in a safe hand. The struggle is in a safe hand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple is piloting the struggle the way it's supposed to be. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple is not looking sideways. He's focused on where he's going. Ahead, no going back and no return. No going back. On speed to make sure Biafra is actualized in 2023. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter the angle you are coming from. It doesn't matter what you are having in your mind. What matters to us is that Biafra is going to come. And we will continue to pursue the coming of Biafra until it comes. We will continue to pursue the coming of Biafra until Biafra comes. No man born of a woman can stop it. It doesn't matter what you say or what you think or the angle you are coming from. It doesn't matter what Biafra will definitely come. It is going to come in 2023. It is unlike before when you were fighting without a target. Today, under the autopiloted IPOB, which is autopiloted by Chukwu Okabiama himself, on the spokesmanship of Mazi Nnamdi, who is the Biafra spokesperson today, and on the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where we stand. That's where we stand. That the Biafra is going to come. We know what the time is, and we are working with time. 2023 marks the coming of Biafra. That is the roadmap and our target, and we are pursuing that target by all means possible. All you need to do is to queue up. All you need to do is to join the queue. And if you feel you are not strong enough, if you feel you don't have the heart, if you feel you don't want to join, if you feel that your envy, your jealousy, your greed will not allow you to join, please step aside. Step aside. Step aside. Nobody's going to bother you. After all, it is not mandatory that every Biafran will be on the war front. It is not mandatory that every Biafran must support Biafra. It is not mandatory that every Biafran must be speaking about Biafra. It is not mandatory. We know there are so many Ifajunas who are still there. We know there are so many Judas who are still there. And they will always be there. It doesn't matter how you try. You cannot have 100% compliance. That is absolute. But in this struggle, we are so prepared that we have more than 90% compliance from the Biafran people of those who want to go. More than 90%. For those who are deceiving themselves, talking about Igbo presidency, talking about the obedience, talking about the election, they are deceiving themselves. They are deceiving themselves. When you engage them, you engage this way, including those ones, if you engage them privately, you see all of them, they want Biafra. Every single one of them prefer to be in Biafra. Including all those ones shouting obedience, all of them, they prefer to be in Biafra than to be in the Zulu Republic. Conduct a referendum among them. Those of them who are shouting, conduct a referendum. You see that they want to be in that Biafra more than you do. But the problem is that they don't have the liver. They don't have the liver. They don't have the guts to stand and pursue that which they want. They don't have the guts. So many of them are cowards. They are afraid, so scared. They are afraid of the unknown. But remember, a coward dies 1,000 times before his real death. A coward dies 1,000 times before his real death. And I thank you, that we have brave men, more brave men than cowards in Biafra. We have more brave men than cowards. Today, what we see are some clowns who are walking from one angle to the other, pretending to be Biafrans when they are not. We are seeing people who are moving from one angle to the other, who are pretending to be Biafrans, doing one thing or the other, pretending to be Biafrans, but we know that they are not. They are not Biafrans. People who are not Biafrans, they pretend, oh, we are for Biafra, we are pursuing Biafra, we are for Biafra struggle, we are following Biafra. But when you look at them deeply, you see that these people are not with you. They are not with you. But are they going to make us stop? Of course, they can't stop us. They can't stop us. The more they try to stop us, the more they continue to receive it water from all angles. The more they continue to receive water. Today, you see the state we are. They have tried all manner of things to make sure that they stop the struggle. They started from the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After demonizing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, calling him one of them, distracting him, they were not satisfied. They sold him out, and they thought Biafra would end. When they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the real mandate came out. When they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that was when even the real mandate came out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself gave the mandate when he said that we are going to march after 150 days. And they talked, and when they kidnapped him at the march, today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being an anointed person, already anointed somebody to pick up, even if he's not there. And that was why when he was making program, he said, you know what to do, even if I'm not there. And for those who are deaf and dumb, who can understand his language, he told them, burn down the zoo. But today, you see all those saboteurs. They feel that they pretend not to know what to do. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spelled it out, today, the only group that is still building on the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the autopiloted IPOB by Chukwu Gabiam, under the spokesperson of Mansa Manema, the Biafra spokesperson. And unless for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are still standing firm, making sure that every legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is protected, making sure that Biafra actualization becomes a reality, not a dream. And when you look at the plans on the ground, if you see things that are happening, you will see Biafra staring at you. For a very long time, I've been seeing Biafra, I've been smelling Biafra, I've been breathing Biafra, I eat Biafra, I live in it. For a very long time, I live in it. I don't see Biafra as a dream. But for those of you who are still seeing Biafra as a dream, sorry, you must have to clear your eyes again. Wake up, wipe your eyes, then you see yourself in Biafra. Clear your eye. Just take something and wash your face so that you can be in Biafra. When you leave Biafra, live the life of Biafra, see Biafra, live it as a reality. Nobody's going to confuse you. You don't need to be asking, where are we going? You don't need to be asking, what is the roadmap? You don't need to be asking who is on the right path and who is not on the right path. You will see the truth, see at your face. Because the state we are today, nothing is hidden anymore. Nothing is hidden anymore. The response of the Biafra people, they said, look at today, total lockdown after so many years. After more than a year that they have tried to stop the sit at home. They tried by bribery. They tried by paying them money. They tried by force. They tried by attacking people. They tried by killing Biafras. They tried by blackmail. They tried by all manner of things. They tried by even taking the life of Biafra to see that we do not see that too. But against all those attacks, go and check the record today. Today is Monday. Biafra land is under lock and key. And it's going to get worse as we're going. If they refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is going to get worse as the time goes on. We have stepped it up. Today, it is not just sit at home. It is not just sit at home. All along, we have been coming gradually with civil disobedience. Different kind of civil disobedience. But when we saw that the ultimate goal that we have to achieve is Biafra, and the only way to go about it is by equipping ourselves. Today, the game has been stepped up. Biafra is no longer just on struggle. We are in the liberation move. And in that liberation, you don't liberate yourself with empty hand. That is why Biafran people have taken up arms to defend themselves. Because when you want to save yourself from your enemy, you have to prepare yourself very, very well. Arming ourselves is out of self-defense. We are asking for independence. We are not asking for war. We are asking for self-determination. We are not asking for war. But since the enemy, since the Pharaoh that we are asking for to let us go has refused, instead have brought war upon us, we cannot fold our hands and continue to die. We have to protect ourselves by all means possible. And that is why today, the Biafran people have given up arms to protect themselves.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You go everywhere. We must continue.